and then we will mark the question answers. Your homework is to read the story in detail. Class 6A, good morning. Please turn to page number 59. In Moral Science book, chapter number 11, Jar of Desire. A Jar of Desire is a chapter based on how human needs and desires are unlimited, and when a man runs behind meeting his desires and he becomes greedy, he ultimately lands up with losses. So here is a story about a barber, about a man who was otherwise very simple, but some desires were there in his mind which caused a lot of loss, a lot of harm to himself. So, Isha is raising hand. So let's do this only. Isha, read it out very quickly and then I will give you the gist.
Yes,
Please pay
ma'am.
attention, people.
Ma'am, I have to start reading from road ahead.
You read out from a barber who was passing. I have already told the road ahead section.
Okay, ma'am. A barber who was passing under a haunted tree heard a voice say, "Will you accept the 3 jars full of gold?" The barber looked around but could see no one. The offer of 3 jars of gold, however, raised his temptation, and he cried aloud, "Yes, I shall accept the 3 jars." At once came the reply, "Go home. I have carried the jars to your house." The barber ran home in haste to verify the truth of this strange announcement. When he entered the house, he saw the 3 jars before him. He opened them and found them all full of gold, except the third one, which was only half full. A strong desire now arose in the barber's mind to fill the 3rd jar also with gold, for without it his happiness was incomplete. He therefore got all his wife's ornaments converted into gold coins and put them into the jar, but the mysterious vessel was as before unfilled. This angered the barber. Starving himself and his family, he saved some more amount and tried to fill the jar, but the jar remained as before. So one day he humbly requested the king to increase his pay, as his pay was not sufficient to meet his needs. As the barber was a favorite of the king, as soon as the request was made, the king doubled his pay. All his pay he saved and put into the jar, but the great jar showed no signs of filling.
Stop. Please stay on the same page. Now, children, this is a story about a barber. I hope you know who is a barber, somebody who cuts hair. So, one day while he was passing under a haunted tree, he heard a sound. Do you want the jars of desire? When the barber said yes, that voice told him, go home. Those jars have already reached your home. And to the barber's surprise, when he went home, he saw there were 3 jars. The first jar was full of gold, as you can see in the picture. The second jar was also full of gold coins, but the third jar was half full. So the barber decided that I am going to fill this third jar of gold with all the gold coins. So he took all his wife's ornaments, all his wife's jewelry, and he converted them into gold coins. He put all those coins into that jar, but the number of coins did not increase. Then he was very angry. He went to the king. He said, "Sir, please increase my salary because I want to get more gold coins." This was his desire to fill the third jar also. So the king increased his pay because the king liked the barber a lot. But still, after the pay was increased, after his family was starving, he did not give food to his family. All the money he wasted in making gold coins and putting them into the jar. But the jar remained half filled as it was. Now let's see what happens next in the story. Yes, Isha, please continue from page number 60.
Yes, ma'am. At last he began to live by begging from door to door, and his professional income and collection from begging all went into mysterious jar. Months passed, and the condition of the barber grew worse day by day. Seeing his sad plight, the king asked him one day, "When your pay was half of what you now get, you were happy, cheerful, and contented, but with double that pay, I see you more sad and dejected." The barber then
Okay.
told the king about the three jars and the one unfilled mysterious jar which he was trying to fill. The king heard the barber's story and said, "The unfilled jar that you have is the jar of desires, which humans can never fill. When your one desire is fulfilled, you look for the next and then another one. The chain continues. Human desires are unsatiable, just like the unfilled jar, who was one who does not understand the difference between his needs and his desires loses all just like you. The barber understood his mistake. He learned that he should identify his needs and focus on fulfilling them. Human desires are unending, so one should keep a control over them, else one shall lose all that one has.
Stop. Okay, so at last, what the barber decided, he decided my salary is not enough. I am going to go door to door and I will beg for money. So he became a beggar and he started begging money because he wanted to fill the jar with gold coins. But still, all the money that he brought, it could not fill the jar. So one day, the king, because the king loved the barber, the king asked, "My dear, why are you so upset? Why are you full of plight?" So the barber told him the whole story. Then the king said, "Listen, my dear, the jar will never be filled. Why? Because that jar is a jar of desires. And human desires are never ending. When you have something, you want something else. When you achieve that, you want some other things. When you own a bicycle, you want a car. When you own a car, you need another car. And in this way, human desires are never ending. So you must also focus, you should only focus on meeting your needs, not your desires. So children, we should also focus only on our needs. If we become tempted, if we turn greedy, we will lose all what we have. And the human desires, as it is said, they will never end. So I hope you have understood the story. Please read it out in detail once again. There were people who were raising hand. They wanted to read. I can understand. But I'm sorry we had to end it up quickly so that we can get through the exercises. So we will do this reading portion very nicely once we get through the syllabus. Word meanings. Please mark down the word meanings of this chapter. Isha, have you started another recording?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so children, please mark down the word meanings. You have to learn the word meanings. And I hope you have maintained a notebook also. Let us mark question number 1 to 5 very quickly. What did the haunted tree offer the barber? Turn to page number 59, first line, last word. First line of the chapter, last word. The three jars full of gold. What did the haunted tree offer the barber? The haunted tree offered the barber three jars full of gold. Question number 2. What desire arose in the barber's mind on seeing the third unfilled jar of gold? Page number 59 once again. Turn to the third paragraph. Third paragraph on the page. A strong desire now arose in the barber's mind to fill the jar also with gold, for without his happiness was incomplete. Close the bracket at incomplete. Question number 3. Why did the barber ask the king to increase his pay? Same page, last paragraph of the page. Thank you, Shreyansh. You know the answer very good, but we will mark it quickly. So last paragraph, first line. So one day he humbly requested the king to increase his pay as his pay was not sufficient to meet his needs. To meet his needs. Close the bracket at needs. This is answer number 3. Question number 4. Despite a double pay, why was the barber living a sad and dejected life? Mark the answer in the question. The barber was living a sad and dejected life. Write the sentence from the question. The barber was living a sad and dejected life. Add a word because. Because. He began to live by begging from door to door, and his professional income and collection from begging all went into the mysterious life. Months passed and the condition of the barber grew worse day by day. Close the bracket at day by day. This is answer number 4. Question number 5. The king compared the unfilled jar with the jar of desires. Why? Write the answer. Fourth paragraph of page number 60. Fourth paragraph of page number 60. Fifth line. When your one desire is unfulfilled, you look for the next and then another one. The chain continues. Human desires are insatiable, just like the unfilled jar. Close the bracket at unfilled jar. This is answer number 5. The word insatiable means something which cannot be satisfied. So when you one desire till unfilled jar. This is answer number 5. So question answers you have to do in the moral science notebook that you have maintained. Afan is asking something. Quickly ask.
Ma'am, please can you repeat the first question, first answer?
First answer is in the first line of the chapter. The 3 jars full of gold. The haunted tree offered the barber. Mark this from the question. 3 jars full of gold. Now children, if everybody will ask me to repeat the questions, we will not be able to do the true, false and the third exercise. What do you have to ask Aaron Khanna? This shall be the last query related to question answer.
Ma'am, can you please repeat question number 4? Ma'am, answer number 4.
Answer number 4 is, mark this in the question. The barber was living a sad and dejected life because, mark this from the first paragraph of page number 60. He began to live by begging from here till 3 lines down, day by day. Day by day. That's it. Now, if you are confused about the question answer, children, I request you to please check out this video. Let us do the true false section. Recognizing our desires and limiting them is the key to make the balance. It is true. First one is true. Second one, the farmer found 2 jars. The third was empty. No, the third was not empty. It was half full. So second one is false. Isha is asking something. If only you want to ask something, then raise hand. Otherwise not. Third one, the barber got all his wife's ornaments converted into gold and put it into the jar. Yes, this is true. Third is true. Fourth one, barber saved his pay and put into the jar. Soon the jar was full. No, this is false. Fourth one is false. And fifth one, when the king doubled the barber's pay, he led a happy life. This is also false. So first and third are true and remaining are false. Let us quickly do the reference to context. There is one reference to context given here. The unfilled jar that you have is the jar of desire. Who said to whom? Write the answer. King said to the barber. Do this in the book only. King said to the barber. King said to the barber. Question number 2. Why can humans never fill the jar of desire? Write the answer, mark it in the question. Humans can. Add a word after humans. Humans can never fill the jar of desire because they are unending. They are unending. UNENDING. Because they are unending. Next. Question number 3. Why is it important to understand the difference between needs and desires? Write the answer. Mark it in the question. It is important to understand the difference between needs and desires. Mark this in the question. To lead, L-E-A-D, to lead a happy and balanced life. A happy and balanced, BALANCED, balanced life. That's it. Please turn to page number 62. There are two activity questions, question number 4 and question number 5. Please do this as homework. In the first box, you write needs, and in the next box, you can write the desires. Isha, you can stop the recording now.